Hey everybody, welcome back to another action figure unboxing and review, Star Wars The Black Series edition. And today we're going to take a look at the Archive edition Luke Skywalker in the X-Wing outfit. This is a recent acquisition of mine I got from the Hasbro Pulse sale. When they were doing like 15% off for regular people, regular guests, and 30% off for their premium members. So I got him along with a bunch of other figures I hadn't wanted to buy at regular price, but would pick up if they ever went on sale. I've done the, Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight review already, and I still have Bespin Luke and Hoth Luke in my collection that I need to get to at some point. I don't have a New Hope Luke yet. I could pick one up. They're not exactly scarce, but I'm kind of holding out for a better version, like a more modern version. An upgraded version, that's what I'm trying to say. I think we'll get one. Let's see, it's 2024 now. The 50th anniversary of A New Hope is only 3 years away, so if Hasbro still has the license by then, we'll probably get a new version of A New Hope Luke in 3 years. I can wait that long. I also didn't pick up Dagobah Luke yet. I don't know why. Maybe I'm waiting for another 2-pack release with him and Yoda instead of buying them separately. Anyway, so Luke only wore this outfit in A New Hope. He didn't wear it in Empire. He had his snowspeeder outfit on, which is, similar. It's the same color, but it's, slightly different. Now, he might have changed out of the snowspeeder outfit when he flew to Dagobah. They didn't show that, obviously, on screen, but it's possible. So if that is what happened, then yeah, he wore this on the flight to Dagobah as well. But he didn't wear it at all in Return of the Jedi. He had this black outfit on the entire time in that movie. And other than putting a poncho over top of it when he went to Endor, that's all he wore. So this was mainly his outfit when he flew in the Battle of Yavin and blew up the Death Star. So, taking a look at the box. It's the standard Archive packaging. I don't think I've done an Archive edition figure on my channel yet. This could very well be the first. So, if you haven't seen an Archive edition package before, this is what it looks like. It says Archive here, Star Wars The Black Series up there, Luke Skywalker. It's got the peg hanger tag on the top there. You got a artwork of Luke down here. On the bottom, you've got legalese. And on the back, you have like a little blurb and more legalese. And another shot of a bigger shot of the artwork we saw on the front, as well as a photo of the original release of A New Hope Luke, or X-Wing Luke, when he was in the box instead of the Archive. I would have preferred to get him in this packaging because it's easier to store. Boxes are easier to store than the blister cards are. But that's the packaging, so let's open up Luke here. Again, like I said in the R2 video, if you watched it, I try to do as little damage as possible to the card, integrity of the card, so I can store them back in the card when I'm not displaying them. And, just keep the card around for the eventual reselling of these figures in the future. Not that I'm looking to make any money off of them, but I'm sure my wife's not going to want to keep them around after I'm gone. And we don't have kids, so I don't have anyone to pass them on to. So either sell them or donate them, something like that. And they'll still be better off in the boxes if you donate them. Alright, here's Luke in his X-Wing outfit. Now, I have had many versions of this character in the past. I had the original 80s Kenner version of Luke in X-Wing outfit, as well as the 1990s Power of the Force version. This one is definitely the nicest looking of the bunch. Not just because of modern technology, but because they've added more detailing to it. The original Kenner one and the Power of the Force one didn't come with these straps hanging down here. I'm not sure what they use these for, like, in space battles. I'm pretty sure this is rigging that goes along with like a parachute in reality, but it's not like you can really parachute in space, especially not with the helmets these guys are wearing. You can't breathe in space wearing something like this where half your face is exposed. That reminds me of there's a part in A New Hope where Porkins is doing a run on the Death Star and he's having some trouble, and first Biggs tells him to pull up, first Biggs tells him to eject, and it's like, how is he gonna eject? He's just gonna be in the vacuum of space with no mask, no covering, and no oxygen. I mean, and just, wearing this outfit, which I don't think, doesn't look like it's be that great of a protection against the near absolute zero, that the temperature that's in space. I mean, they definitely wore thicker looking outfits in this when they were in their snow speeders, and Hoth isn't as cold as space, I don't imagine. I mean, absolute zero is the coldest you can go, and space is nearly absolute zero, so that's the best that Hoth could have gotten, was as cold as space, which it probably wasn't, since Luke was there and his tauntaun with his face exposed. Anyway, so this is the decent Hamill portrait. I know they have difficulty getting Hamill just right. He's got one of those faces that's not easy to capture in plastic. But this isn't too bad. I don't have the original to compare it to, so couldn't tell you how that one looked. There's also some nice paint on the chest box here, some blues and grays, some whites and some silvers, and they got the hose leading to that there. This is probably his temperature control for his suit. Okay, so maybe he could survive in space with the suit could keep him warm, but he still can't survive with the helmet he has. He'd have to have some kind of an oxygen unit to go over his exposed part of his face. Not sure what this is down here. It looks like a bandolier of bullets or something, but no, they don't use the same guns that like we're familiar with in Star Wars. They use blaster rifles that have like cartridges, energy cells or whatever, and they don't look like this. Not sure exactly what those are supposed to be. But nice glossy black on the gloves and the boots. That looks pretty nice. And then on the back, you don't really have much. Just he's got those code cylinders on his sleeve as well, his upper sleeve. That's what these are in Star Wars, are code cylinders. You use them to get access to communications. The higher rank you are, the different code cylinders you have, that gives you access to more secure information. Alright, so going over articulation, he has a ball and hinge at the neck. Whoa, this is stuck. See, this is the reason why I usually open these before I go on to the video, so I can work out the kinks. But I didn't do that in this case, so bear with me. I might have to work on some of these joints out. Alright, he can look down that far. He can look up that far. And I've got some kind of cracking or something around there. He can do the Exorcist. He's got a little bit of tilt there. You know, one of the bad things about the Black Series is their vehicles didn't sell well, the ones that they put in retail. So it's unlikely we're ever going to get Luke's X-Wing, or any X-Wing that's from the original trilogy. They did sell an X-Wing from the sequel trilogy, I believe, from Rogue One or something, but that didn't sell very well. And of course their TIE Fighter didn't sell that well. The Snowspeeder didn't sell that well, which is kind of weird. I would have thought the Snowspeeder would have sold well because it's from Empire. And it came with Dak, and that was the only way you could get him. Yeah, maybe if it came with Luke and Snowspeeder outfit as well as Dak, it would have sold better. I don't know. I don't even think the speeder bike with the Biker Scout sold that well. Yeah, it's weird that the Black Series stuff, vehicle stuff, isn't selling well, but Hasbro's stuff is like almost selling out. Or classified, G.I. Joe classified stuff is selling out. It's the same scale. Alright, so his arm can go all the way around like that. Can hinge up a little bit better than 90. He does not have a bicep cut. Single jointed, pinless elbow. Can go up that far and can hinge in and out. That's all you get with Black Series normally. He does have a vertical hinge on his right hand and a horizontal on the left. I did notice that his arms can kind of hyperextend back a little bit. So that's just something to be aware of. Looks like he's got like a diaphragm cut that's built into around the upper part of his flight suit, which is good because it makes it like easy to hide. So he can go forward about that far. He can go back about that far. He has a little bit of tilt there. And he can turn a bit as well, although not much. He does not have any waist articulation. Leg-wise, because of these straps here, if you want to spread his legs out, you gotta kind of work them upwards a bit so you can move his legs. But he can't get any further than that, so no Van Damme for him. He does have a thigh cut. He's got the double jointed pinned legs, sorry. Pinned knees. But they are double jointed. You don't usually get that with Black Series, so that's surprising. He does have a boot cut. His boot goes all the way back like a ballerina. Goes forward about that far. He's got rocker there. And peg holes on the bottom. Accessories wise, he does come with his Rogue Squadron helmet, his Red 5 helmet. And one of the coolest parts of the Rogue One movie is there was a Red 5 in that battle, and he got shot down. So that was kind of interesting to see. That's how Luke got that call sign, because the guy who had it originally got shot down in the Battle of Scarif. So this is pretty well painted. It's got lots of paint on it, red and yellows and white and black. And it's got the clear visor there, tinted in yellow plastic. Got the Rebel Alliance emblems on the front there. And that just slides over his head. His chin guard goes right on his chin there. Can't really see his eyes very well through that, but you can see them. It's just a little cloudy. but that's okay. He also comes with this blaster, which is a DL-44, I believe they call this one. The same gun that Han uses. It's got a nice silver tip there. The rest of it is in black, except for the handle, which has got some brown on it. And I dropped it. And of course, if you're a war buff, a World War buff, you notice that this is based on the Mauser handgun that they used in World War I and somewhat in World War II as well. Although it was getting phased out by the Walther and the Luger by World War II. Unfortunately, he does not have a holster for it. So he has to hold it in his hands. I can't remember if he had a holster in the movie. Honestly, I can't remember if he even had the gun in the movie. Lastly, he comes with this lightsaber. This is his father's lightsaber that Obi-Wan gave to him in A New Hope, and that he lost in Empire Strikes Back when his father cut his hand off. So the hilt's got some nice yellow and black there, and some nice design, mostly silver, and it's got a little red there at the button, activation button. I'm guessing this must be that. And of course it has a hook, but oh wait, yeah, he does have I didn't see that there before. He does have a hook for the lightsaber on his uniform. And like most Black Series lightsabers, you just pop the blade out and then you're left with the handle. And then you can stick the handle on the hook there. Yeah. There we go. Hanging down like a third leg. I'll give it to him in his hand there for now. So, and there we have it. That's Luke in X-Wing outfit. Hopefully they will, at some point, release his X-Wing in Black Series. I know his ankle's all messed up. Let's see if I can turn it around and use it the other way. Yeah, that's a little better. I know that the other Black Series vehicles haven't done so well, but maybe this one, Luke Skywalker X-Wing, will do better. Can hope. There's the R2 figure from earlier, and since I've got him here, there's Goldenrod. So comment down below, like and subscribe. Make sure you check out my community tab and vote on the poll for who I'm going to review next week. And until then, I will see you later.